What is going on, boys? Swaggy here. So, any further ado, let's just get into the actual video for today. So, I was gonna try to do something with the actual video itself, but I can't. It's just garbage. Without any further ado and any further yapping, let's just get onto it. And distractions today, but to the hardware, the warehouse. This is a FNAF VHS that just came out a few days ago, from my memory. Yes, 7 days ago, so a whole week ago. And I wanted to go ahead and check it out since it looked really interesting. So apparently, from the in actual canon here, this video came out 06, or it was recorded in 06, 03, 1986. So the description here reads: the camera was found by one of the employees at the scene. However, he refused to comment on the content of the video recording. The recording captures events which occurred at an abandoned warehouse, including an animatronic attack on an unidentified visitor. Okay, that's interesting. As of now, the camera is a key piece of evidence in the case. However, its contents require further analysis in order to ascertain all the circumstances surrounding the incident. Okay, without any further ado, that's... okay, please go check out these people as well. They all work really hard to support. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get down to it.
So,
by the way, I apologize for the late
I'm
videos.
recording this tape as a memento, so to speak. Now, my friends informed me of an interesting and supposedly abandoned building.
Dang.
An old Farbear warehouse.
What?
Or Fazbear.
Fazbear?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't miss it. So, it was a long walk from my house, and I came here empty-handed. I was told that the warehouse is unlocked, and I don't think there's any surveillance here. And if that's not true, it's likely no one will ever see this tape. So let's check it out. Oh, the door's open. Great.
Ooh,
Okay,
arcade games.
This place is dusty, but I hope I'll be able to find a keepsake. I've heard some things about this place.
Yeah,
There used to be
not good
this
things.
restaurant, and the specialty was robots or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to them. The restaurant closed years ago.
Yeah.
Just boxes and monitors and toolboxes. Not much.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
What was
I think
that?
I just heard something. The whole place creaks and everything, but I hope it doesn't collapse or something. Oh, those posters from the restaurant?
Ooh, okay, that's cool posters. Bonnie, Chica, Freddy.
Yeah, it's those robots. I've heard of them. There's a bear, a rabbit, and a chicken.
Yep.
But I'm not going to stop here. There's more rooms, and I want to see all of them.
I don't know if you want to do that, little bro. I think you might want to just leave as soon as you can. Like, I think you should be leaving.
We've got... looks like a pantry. I'll look through these boxes here, see what I can find.
Nah, bro. You should be getting... You should have stayed out of there, little bro.
Bunch of junk. Okay, on to the next room. What the hell? I don't understand what those noises are coming from, but it's weird.
You should leave
Okay, I'm
now,
going to the next
bro.
room.
This is your own fault, bro. If you die, this is your own fault, little bro.
Damn, this room is jammed. Okay, that leaves 3 rooms. Yeah.
Yeah, if you die, little bro, that's your fault. That's all you,
Empty
gang.
wooden crate. Okay, no over here. Ooh, a bunch of arcade machines and more wooden crates.
Yep.
I'm not going to try to open them. I don't want to touch anything that's
But-
sealed.
Yep.
I have a feeling people probably stop by here from time to time, so I had to come at night, you know, just to be safe.
Abandoned building.
Okay, so there's 2
Okay.
other rooms here.
Interesting.
We have...
I don't think bro's gonna
entrance
make it out.
and loading cars, I think.
I think it's over for him.
Pit, boxes, some rack with spotlights. Nothing all that special.
Ugh, it almost looks like
Okay,
eyeballs.
there's- Alright, I don't know what that noise is, but it's really starting to freak me the hell out. She could be in that last room.
Not, bro. Why would you go? Why would you deliberately go there? You're asking to die, bro. You're.
Okay,
Man,
I'll
these
go ahead and open the door, but I'm ready to run at any second.
bro says.
Whoa, oh shit! It's those robots, the ones on the posters. What the hell happened to them? This place
The
is
same
huge.
thing that's gonna happen to you, bro.
I still don't know what's making that noise though, but if a shelving fell or something, I think it would be a lot louder. Well, they all look really creepy.
It's all
But
over.
I've got to get some footage.
It's so It's so over for bro. Poor bro. He doesn't even know how over it is for him.
These things are huge. They're all big, but I think the scariest one is this yellow chicken. This place is really cool, though. I'm gonna keep looking around and see if I can find anything else. Nothing. Wait, hold on. Another poster?
A fox. Are we gonna see Foxy
I
here?
think it was called.
Is he gonna be the one reason why we
I don't know
pick
why
it
I
up?
haven't seen it here. Okay, I think I'm gonna go now. Oh my god. What the hell?
And yeah, it was over. It was all over, bro. This is the reason why we can't. This is the reason why we can't have nice things, as well as the reason why we don't explore abandoned buildings. Because you don't know who you're gonna find in there. Anyways, aside from that, like I was gonna say, so that was unexpected. Well, that was expected. Just kind of scary, just kind of spooky. Ooh, jump scare, that kind of thing. But aside from that, let me just give my general thoughts and opinions on the activity itself. Without any further ado, let's start off with the actual how to say it, animation itself, voice acting, and then plot of the activity itself. So without any further ado, let's get on to it. No distractions. So yeah, starting off with the actual animation stuff here, looked immaculate. I loved it. It was so well done. It looked good. But aside from that, though, it looked a little bit plain, though. I wish we got a little bit more detail on those actual, like, arcade games. We have had, releases of actual, like, in-universe FNAF arcade games and stuff like that. But I wish we got a little bit more textures on those, arcade games and stuff like that. But aside from that, though, that's just my other thoughts. But yeah, like I said, love the actual animation stuff, all the props that they use, as well as all the animatronic models that they used. They were also well done, and overall the lighting and I'm rambling. I'll save that for later. But aside from that, like I said, the actual animation stuff here was spectacular. I loved it so much. And in general, it was so cool. Now, without any further ado, let's go on to the actual. Voice acting and stuff here. Let's get into it. So yeah, the voice acting here was immaculate as well. I loved it. It was so cool. Bro sounded like he was more of a. He was less of a treasure hunter and more of a like a dumpster diver in a way. Actually, he's in an abandoned building, just explore or something like that. So basically the same thing. But aside from that, yeah, like I said, he did kind of sound like he was more he's more enthused. He's like, oh yeah, I love going through abandoned buildings, recording footage and finding keepsakes from every building that I find. But yeah, that's just kind of the attitude that he had about each of these each of the rooms and like each of the things that you found or that he was looking through inside the rooms. So yeah, he had that sort of like enthusiasm about the just piles of junk than he probably should have if he was just like, oh, a regular person just exploring an abandoned building. It sounded like he kind of does this not for a living, but more or less does this as a hobby. And yeah, that obviously bit him in the butt here. So yeah, apart from that though, let's move on to the actual next part of the video itself. So yeah, other than that though, the actual plot itself here, so let's get into it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and listen to the actual first bit. I didn't exactly remember, so I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, apparently I just rechecked the actual beginning of the activity itself just in order to get a refresher on the information that we got about this guy and his his friends. So yeah, so the plot itself here, he gets informed from his friends that there's an abandoned building that he just can't miss because it has so many little goodies inside. And then of course, like I said, he can't miss it, so he immediately just hops at the chance to go to this location, and immediately dies. Nah, I'm just playing. But overall, like yeah, just in general, that's not a lot of plot to it. Not a lot to actually get through here. So yeah, guy finds an abandoned building. Hears about it from friends. Talks about the actual franchise a little bit. Then of course he meets a very gruesome end. Now, without any further ado, that does kind of conclude the actual, my general thoughts on the activity itself. Now, of course, if you want more, in depth and more, into a deeper dive of the activity itself, that'll come in a little bit. But aside from that, without any further ado, please go check the activity itself. Link down below. Please go check it out. They work really hard to support, so please go check them out. And of course, also, I gotta say it. Link, like I said, link will be down below in the activity itself. But also, hit the like button, subscribe. That helps so much for the channel itself, and I appreciate the time. And I apologize for these late videos. I don't know why I had to upload a super late video today. But yeah, it's just in general. Yeah, I don't know. That's just I wasn't feeling it. I guess that's all I can say. But okay. Aside from that, like I said, just in general. Like I said, hit the like button, subscribe, and helps us so much for the channel itself. And also, notification bell. If you want to be notified for any future video, hit the bell icon. It's kind of what's there for. And aside from that, though, also, hit the comment section whether you would explore an abandoned building with your friends or anything like that, or and of course an abandoned pizzeria or anything like that. Honestly, if I was with my friends, I'd probably do it. I mean, exploring abandoned buildings is not necessarily illegal for the most part. It's just weird to do. Okay, I paused for way too long. So yeah, like I said, it's kind of just weird to do though. But other than that, like I said, if we had the opportunity to do that, we kind of would actually. If it was like an abandoned school and something like that, that'd be really cool. See, like, oh yeah, dang, these are what the kids are learning. Dang, these teachers ain't nothing. I'm just playing. Aside from that, without info do, let me just move on to the actual second part of itself. No distractions. So yeah, going on to the actual second part of the video itself, the more deeper dive of the actual itself. What I kind of get into here is I kind of just get more into depth on the stuff that I was already talking about, like the actual animation itself, the voice acting, the plot itself. Without any further ado, let's get down to it. No distractions. So yeah, the animation itself here. Let's get started right away. Just get down to it. So yeah. The animation itself here, like I said, was immaculate. I loved it. It was so well done and in general, just looked so good. The models, like I said, were really, really nice and overall just in general. I wish they had a little more details though. I wish they had a little more detail. Like I wish some of the arcade games had names or had like those little side things where like one of them looked like a Joy of Creation or the other one looked like a Princess Quest or something. That would have been so cool, and of course included a ton of Easter eggs. But we unfortunately didn't get that. What we did get though were a few posters of the actual like FNAF 2 Withered models. That most of them are kind of uncanon. I don't know. I don't think Scott ever developed the sort of unwithered models. But aside from that, though, like I said, just in general, though, the actual posters themselves look pretty cool. I love all the inclusions of like just the details and stuff like that. Had like the purple curtain was kind of just hanging on a shelf and stuff like that. And how the animatronics were kind of positioned like they were in FNAF 2. All of them are just kind of on the floor chilling. And then Foxy's kind of just moving around. And then, of course, attacking anybody that he sees. But aside from that, like, just in general, love the actual animation stuff here. They all moved. It looked just immaculate. And in general, it was just so good. From the lighting, the actual models themselves, to the actual just, animation style in general, and how, smooth that the animation was. From how the camera moved while the dude was opening the doors, to just how, Foxy was just kind of standing there, just immediately going, ah, and immediately attacking, bro. But aside from that, though, like I said, animation was spectacular. Anyways, aside from that, though, let's get down to the actual, let's get down to the actual voice acting itself. So yeah, the voice acting itself here was immaculate. I love it. It was so well done. The work just in general, so cool. But of course, there's a lot of talent there. Like I said, the voice itself sounded like somebody who does, kind of do this as more of a hobby. He likes to, as a person who likes to explore abandoned buildings or, potentially explore abandoned, like, facilities and stuff like that. And maybe just find a keepsake or two and honestly just kind of call it a day. But yeah, he just has a sort of, like I said, enthusiasm and interest about, abandoned buildings and, of course, the stuff that they hold inside. As he went meticulously through every single room. He just went through the single room. He went through one room to the other room to the other room. One of them was locked, so he couldn't really get into it. Then he went to the other, and then finally he went to the last room and died. But aside from that, like I said, just in general, way too much. This bro was trying to explore to his heart's content. But aside from that, without any further ado, though, that does kind of conclude my actual thoughts voicing itself. Like I said, it was really well done. Overall, really portrayed a ton of character in the channel, which is so cool. Aside from that, though, without any further ado, let's go on to the actual plot itself. No distractions. So yeah, a lot of the plot here is kind of not really talked about, more or less kind of just implied. So yeah, he obviously has friends who, at least know about the franchise and know about this abandoned building. And of course, basically kind of told them about it. Not only that, but he also just in general, he knows kind of what's going on with, Freddy Fazbear. He knows the place, actually, but he doesn't actually know what's been going on there. He doesn't even know, like, some of, the characters' names or anything like that. He just knows that, like, oh, yeah, that's the bunny, the bear, and the chicken. And that's all he kind of knows. So, bro is obviously a little oblivious to the actual, like, happenings of Freddy Fazbear, and obviously doesn't know what's going on in there. And from the actual description itself here, yeah, bro did not make it. The camera was found by an employee who was apparently there at the scene, but, he refused to comment on the recording. And then, of course, the recording itself is basically what happens here in the abandoned warehouse. including an animatronic attack on an unidentified visitor. So yeah, obviously, after the dude died, some employee just found the actual camera on the floor, or maybe a bloodstained camera. And then, of course, he looked at it. He saw what happened. It's like, and of course, he just... Apparently, he refused to comment on it. Bro's probably scarred to death from it. And, yeah, apparently there's already, like, a case about what's going on here. And they already have the camera as a piece of evidence, as a key piece of evidence. And, of course, they're like, oh, we'll need further analysis to discern, what happened here. That kind of stuff. That just general baloney. Aside from that, like I said, just in general, I'm not gonna lie, it does give me a little bit more depth, but it doesn't really give too much to really chew on. It just kind of gives you, oh, okay, that's something at least, but it doesn't really give you anything to really, think about. We don't really know this character's name. We don't know why he was here. We don't even know if he was like a sort of abandoned building enthusiast or anything like that. But it kind of, it leaves the door open for, several interpretations, which I really do enjoy, but also do not like. But aside from that, though, like I said, just in general, the plot itself here, while basic, is also really sort of build your own story kind of still. And I love that. It's so cool, and overall, just in general, really cool. I'm hereby naming this character Bob. Little Bobby got, I don't want to say it, but little Bobby just, he didn't make it out of the building alive. Aside from that, without any further ado, yeah, that kind of concludes the activity itself. Like I said, go ahead and check out the activity itself. Link will be down below, and of course the end card right there. So please go check it out. They worked really hard to support. And of course, another end card right here from another one of my videos to be instant catching. And of course, also, like, subscribe. And also, notification bell. If I want to be notified for any future video as soon as it comes out. Bell icon. Sorry, I'm doing the thing now with my hands where I kind of just move them in exaggerating poses. But yeah, like I said, notification bell. Hit it if you want to be notified for any future video. That's kind of what it's there for. Aside from that, though, comment down below. Would you do this? Would you be like this? Would you be like this guy? And don't lie to me. Would you explore every single room and open the door to your death? Personally, I'd probably do it. If I didn't know anything like this guy did, I'd probably do it because I didn't even know anything. But aside from that, any further ado, that's kind of all my thoughts on the activity itself. So without any further yapping, that ends up the activity itself. So like I said, have a great day, take care of yourself, and overall, I'll be seeing you boys in the next video later on. Later!